Welcome to my channel. Get ready for the heartwarming stories. Chapter 5: The Art of Distraction. Kieran didn't trust flowers, which made Elias showing up at his apartment with a bouquet of dark purple tulips all the more suspicious. "You're allergic to roses," Elias said with a soft smile, holding the stems in one elegant hand. "I remember." Kieran opened the door just wide enough to take the bouquet and raise a brow. "I never told you that. You sneezed all through my solo gallery opening." "Fair." He motioned for Elias to come in. The Omega didn't hesitate, stepping into the clean, book-filled living space with a cat-like ease. Moments later, Rowan appeared behind him in the hallway wearing dark slacks, a gray button-down, and the expression of a man entering a negotiation. "Hope we're not interrupting," Rowan said, clearly not meaning it. "You are," Kieran said dryly. "But come in anyway." The two alphas, one alpha, one alluring chaos-bringer, settled in like they owned the room. Elias took the armchair. Rowan remained standing, inspecting the bookshelves. It wasn't until Elias curled his legs up and looked at Kieran with soft eyes that the game began. "We were worried about you," Elias said. "You've seemed frayed." "Because Arden's around," Rowan added, still facing the shelf. "He's disruptive. A wrecking ball wrapped in leather and regret." Kieran leaned against the edge of the kitchen counter, arms crossed. "This isn't an intervention." "No," Elias said, voice low and coaxing. "It's support. You deserve affection, Kieran, not volatility." Rowan finally turned to face them. "You need someone stable, present, someone who sees you for what you are." "And what exactly am I?" Kieran asked. They didn't answer, just let the silence stretch. Elias's scent, honey-sweet and intoxicating, rolled through the air. Rowan's presence was subtler, cool, evergreen, but firm like stone beneath snow. Kieran felt like prey being cornered by two very different predators. He cleared his throat. "If this is a pitch to date me, it's—" "Not a pitch," Elias interrupted, his gaze suddenly sharp. "It's a reminder." Rowan took a seat beside Kieran on the sofa, not touching but close enough that the heat bled through. "We know you better than he does." But Kieran was watching them now. Elias had gone quiet, his stare drifting sideways. Not at Kieran, at Rowan. Something shifted in the air. The tension twisted. Not just about him anymore. "You're awfully comfortable with each other," Kieran said slowly. Rowan's eyes flicked to Elias. "We've had discussions." Elias sat straighter. "Strategic ones. Intimate ones." "That's not—" Elias paused. "It wasn't intimate, wasn't it?" Kieran's mouth tugged into a smirk. "Is this seduction or foreplay between the two of you?" Elias flushed. Rowan's lips quirked. And that's when it became obvious. The carefully laid plan seduced the beta. Dismantle Arden was cracking under the weight of its own heat. Because Elias, despite himself, liked the way Rowan looked at him when no one else was watching. And Rowan, against better judgment, liked the fire in Elias that couldn't be bottled or controlled. Kieran stood and stretched, delighting in the chaos unfolding. Well, he said, heading to the kitchen, if you two ever stop circling each other like wolves in heat, feel free to let me know. Behind him, Elias muttered something under his breath. Rowan just smiled. The game had changed, and no one was playing by the rules anymore. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more video.